question.
What's our question?
He can move the book out from 8 to...
Good morning.
From 8 to, what's it called? From 9 to 8.
Do you see Jarvis? Oh, Jarvis is adjusting the camera.
Yes, Jarvis is adjusting the camera.
What's your question?
Mr. Jarvis.
Oh, we had a question. McKenna wants to know if there's any chance you would move the morning workouts to 8 instead of 9, since now everybody's starting school for reals.
No.
No, sorry, McKenna. Not happening. It's okay.
No, ma'am.
I might adjust my schedule so that I can do it. That's one nice thing about online is you can change your schedule however you want.
My dance at 9. I didn't like spells. I'm not a geek. I'm weak.
All right, guys, go ahead and come to attention. About courtesy. Position. Student creed.
I develop myself physically and mentally based on my high karate spirit. I will only fight to protect my life and the lives of others. I achieve my fullest potential, developing knowledge, honesty, and strength.
And what's your goal?
BlackBelt Excellence, sir.
Come to attention. About. Hands up, feet together. 10 jumping jacks, go. Ten squats, go. Ten sets of 4, so it's going to be front, back fist, ridge hand, ridge hand. So the first few times you guys can go through and just make sure that you have them down again. Front punch, back fist, ridge hand, ridge hand. But after you get the hang of it, there shouldn't be any delay in transition. You should just be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. You're going to do 10 of those with your right hand forward, 10 of those with your left hand forward. Go. Make sure those hands are going back to your face. A. B. Make sure they're going out to a head level target. So you should be thinking nose, chin region, temple, maybe. Neck is probably better with a ridge hand. Maybe temple. Yes, ma'am. 1 second.
Can you just demonstrate it one more time?
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry. Pattern one more time.
Front,
punch,
Back
fist,
fist, wedge.
And then, okay, thank you. Front punch, back fist, bridge, punch, and
now bridge hand shouldn't be going to your body. It needs to be staying up here so that your hand still makes it back to your face.
Here's everything, and I'll mark them and everything. I see. Put them down here now.
Okay, now you guys are going to go through your kicks together again for a set of 10. It's going to be front, side, hook, round. The idea is that the chamber needs to remain level. So over here, front, my chamber stays side, hook, round. And then I set it down. 10 on the left, 10 on the right. Go. Remember, the front kick and the side kick, all the kicks are going the same direction, so you're not kicking in front of your body and then turning your kick to the other way. I'm set this way. My front kick goes that way, and I roll my leg over for the side kick. Oh no, I don't think so, because I have real cards on. Can't see them, but make sure you guys are pivoting your feet, whatever leg is kicking.
Keep those hands up by your face, Miss McKenna. That'll help you out. There you go, lady.
Okay, make sure your leg isn't dipping in between kicks. So that side and hook, the chamber comes back in a straight line, not in a low line. So I side kick, it comes back here. Then I hook around. It shouldn't go side kick, dip down, and then swing back up to get the right. Okay, you got to really pay attention to that dip because a couple of you guys just did it again.
Let's see it, McKenna. You're all done, or there you go, lady. So where you're losing your balance, McKenna, is you're keeping those. I noticed that you're starting to keep those hands up, which is nice. But what you're going to do is you're looking down at the ground, which changes your level of balance, your position balance. So you got to keep your eyes there at the target. That'll help you. Instead of looking up or looking out, look at right where you're kicking. It's better. It's better. Now we're just going to work on the strength.
Okay, if you're not finished, too bad. We gotta go on. So you guys did your goals, hopefully. The last time you were in the class, you should have those written down. What you should keep doing is making sure that you add on every day that you do something new to that goal and keep track of it. At least in terms of, and that it's not just because it's positive self-motivation, definitely commitment. This cycle, this should be a thing that you're regularly doing, and the important part is making sure that once a goal is reached, say it's a small-term goal, you need to replace it. So it shouldn't be, well, oh, I finished all my goals, so now I don't have anything to do. If you're always growing, there's always should be a new challenge for you to go after. So make sure you guys are, one, reviewing old goals, and two, replacing ones that have been completed. Okay, you guys are going to do some underbelt stuff first, and then you'll jump into your form. First is Chunji. That'll be the next form that they do. So go ahead and prepare for Chunji. And begin.
Nice job in those chambers, ladies. Reset. Granada. Prepare for Granada. Oh, they're not doing Granada? No? Okay, never mind. Never mind. Scratch that.
Prep for Common 1.
Comma 1. There you go. Oh, you got the hand comma.
Alright, and hold it. Even at home, your discipline should still be there. Okay, prep for Common 1, Part 2. And begin. And reset. Alright, remember guys, the X chamber is only for the square blocks. The first chamber should be here. You just need to make sure that the down block hand is underneath, which it will always be how the moves progress. So when I start, Going to the left, my left hand should be underneath, so when we prepare and you have your commas together, this hand is the one that's underneath, so that I can bring them together, and then as I step out, boom, they're in the right spot. Then when I step up, my chop, well, there's no chamber on the knee of the chop, so you don't have to worry about that, but it's the transition from the next moves, because then my hands are already here. I just give myself a hug, and then I turn around. There's the second set, and then here, give yourself a hug. Here, you just need to make sure that the bottom hand is underneath when you chamber, otherwise you'll get your own arm. So, prepare 4, 1. That left hand should be underneath so that as you come together, that first move can be there. Ready and go.
That's better. Good job.
And set those somewhere nearby. Prepare for Yoguk. And begin. No thumbs up on spears. And grab your commas. Prepare for comma 2. And go. Left, right, square block, left, right, step forward, left, right. A little bit down blocks, chopping, get them in the other side of the neck.
Hook 1, up, 1.
Precarious tornado kick.
Surfer, surfer.
Okay, set those down. Prepare for Chungmu. Godspeed. Ready and go. Pause. You guys need to all go back to your, we'll just all go back there. Go back to your inside back fist. Remember, there are 2 back leg side kicks, so you should set 1, 2, and then just like that first part, you land in your back stance. Okay? And then you have the rest of the form. Step, punch. Go. Yes, Annalie and Daniel, go. Okay, grab a scrimmage stick or an imaginary bow staff. Prepare for bow 3. And begin. Don't forget the low high after your 2 smack pokes. So when you turn back around, the spin leads into the strike. So then you just repeat what you did on the other side. So it's spin around, hit, hit, chin, head, and then step back, Peter Pan. That's where that part leads. So the part over here that you did coming off of the kneeling, low, rolling strike, whatever. That first move, you're just repeating on the other side, that series of moves. Yes, young Miss Bartos. And then Captain Hook.
Soldier. There you go.
Alright, so Bow 1 is the one that you guys are going to all need to review on your own. Because you both groups, you got stuck in a couple of parts. So just make sure you're working on getting that one. Put that away. Well, actually, not you two, Nathaniel and Annalie, because you're doing Pop-Hawk Show. Wherever you guys continued on with in your little Zoom group, you need to go to there as many times as you can in the next 10-ish minutes. And you guys down low, I just need confirmation that you can hear this. Sort of. Okay. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, prepare for Granada. We're still going to the same spots, the low chop. Hit. And reset. So remember, left is the leg that is going to kick first needs to be the one that steps back. So when you guys start, the leg that kicks first is your left leg, so that means that your left side goes. So that when I hit, left leg kick. Then when you make it to the other side, since my right leg is going to be the one that goes, then I need to be on my right side, or have my right hand back, so that as I step out and hit, my right leg is the first one that hits. Timing-wise, maybe there might be some delay, so I'm just going to imagine that you're hitting the music the way you're supposed to. Okay, so prepare again. Left side first, right side second. Left side first, right side second. Reset.
Is she still contacted?
So remember, all left. All left.
So when we do the first part, we're leading with our left hand, coming out here, kicking with our right leg.
No, you're leading with your right hand.
Okay, so I was doing it right.
Yes.
First time.
You guys have to make sure that you remember.
Here, right.
Yeah, yes.
That the hand that's going to chop first needs to be in the back.
So,
Say that again.
The hand that's going to chop first needs to be in the back. So your right hand will bring you out, hit, and then as you break, left hand chopped, left hand kick, or left leg kick. And then when you get to the other side, the left leads, you hit, right hand chop, right hand kick. Same chop hand, same chop leg.
Got it.
okay.
Okay.
So, does that make sense, McKenna?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, prepare. Go back. Left hand chop, left hand kick. Prepare. Go back. Okay, without the music, you guys got to get through that, the whole part with the right hand doing the right thing. So left hand chop. Once you do it 3 times, then we'll put the music to it. So prepare for Granada. And 1, step out, present. Step back, press. 1, 2, 3. Left hand, the one that's in that side. Then left hand leg kick. Jump kick. Land, shoot up. Pull together. Now your left hand will go forward. Ready and go. That's your right hand. There you go. Break. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right hand chop. Right leg kick. Step behind kick. Low chop. Okay, without me telling you what to do. Reset. And 2 times on your own. Ready and go. For my my conditionals, that seems, I don't want to go off of what you did, but after you step back, hit here, isn't it straight up? You guys are turning your hands over and then going here, isn't it straight up? And then you switch as you come down. Did you guys have a chance to record just to double check? Because you're doing the switch like you're doing bow staff 1. If that's what you were shown, then that's definitely what you need to do. But I definitely don't remember it being bow staff high-low. I remember it straight up. So what you guys should be doing, if you can, is each of your classes, maybe the next one that you guys have, make sure that whatever part that you get to, you record, so that you have something to practice in between time. So you're not going, oh man, I don't remember. I guess I gotta wait till the next time our group gets together back on the Zoom meeting. All right, prepare for Granada. Granada. Sorry, go back. That sounded like Granada was also playing the movie version of Granada. So at the very least on my end, you hit the last beat. So, like I said, if you guys have the music, you guys should have access to the
Google.
the Google group for the music for Granada. So I would recommend more so than just the class practicing at home where the music's playing, and you can guarantee that you're synced up to it. Not what delay may or may not be happening. All right, two more times. And then you guys are going to grab your combos. Okay, prepare. Okay, reset. It sort of looked like the wrong hand was done on the right hand side, but I couldn't really tell. Just remember, first one is left hand chop, left leg kick. Second one is right hand chop, right leg kick. Prepare for Granada. Okay. Go ahead and grab your commas, please.
Let's see it.
Yes. Spend about 2 minutes getting as many reps as you can on the major moves that you're going to, well, you don't necessarily do right now. Just what I need you guys to do is focus on the seatbelt and the handspin.
Miss Annalie, dear, when you do your
Yeah. So do me a favor, Miss Annalie. So when you come from here, right, and you're ready, your hand should technically be already. So when you step back, boom, your hand should already be technically in the right spot. So your front hand, flip that over, dear. There you go. So you're here, and you're already like good to go. So when you step back, boom. And then when you have to step up, it's just there. Don't flip your hand around because then you have to step out. So your hand is already in position in order to flip that hand back. So now your hand is already in position. So when you have to do the next strike, it's there. And so then when you go to the other side, that's when you change the hand position. Does that make sense? Because if you're leaving everything like this and then you're having to do this awkward striky thing. That's why you're like, why does this not feel good? Okay? So try it. Ready? Next move, go. Next move, go. See? See how much easier that is with your hands in the right position? That's exactly what you need to do. All right, keep going, lady. Next move. Good. And see, now here's where you're going to go. Switch hand. Then you go other side, block into the next one. Pow, pow. Keep going. I'm not going to like...
There's it.
You gotta keep going. Now remember, when you come, there you go, better. Then you flip the hand, pow pow. Next move. Shoulder. Wait a minute. Yeah, I saw that little quick hand switch. Yeah, Nathaniel.
You don't switch your hands until you go to the other side.
So,
To the other side when you flip, yes.
okay. So yeah, guys. So for my two conditionals, Montoyas, remember you don't flip your hands until you have to go to the other side. So your hands, when you step back, you grabbing the bow staff the way that you're supposed to. You know, right hand towards your chest, bottom hand towards your chest. So then when you step out, boom, scoop, up, right? And then other side, flip, flip. Then that's when you switch your hands on the other side. Okay? Okay, all right.
Okay. So remember, first one's low, second one's high. That's your guide to low, snatch, kick, in, out. I just switched sides because I'm doing it the right way. But you guys know, well, I'm doing it the way that it would be done. I switched from the mirror that I started like. So, back first, hook, kick, 1, 2, high, low, and then you seatbelt around, and then flip one, the outside one, and then one thrust. Yes. Okay, do that 2 times. Oh. Well, it's more than likely a Okinawan style, because I've seen some of their Naginata stuff, and they switch, but they do it way better. So don't. So after here, and you land, I'm doing it from standing. Obviously, you would be kneeling. This one rotates, and then you want to imagine, again, not just the movement, but what the movement is doing. So I'm slashing and then thrusting with the dull end, or you can almost imagine, like if you hit somebody with the bottom of your kama, and not your guys' kamas because you guys have performance ones, but like traditional wooden ones. The wood is stout. So I'm turning around, I'm slashing with this hand, and then I'm thrusting like a punch. So the easiest way to think of, and again, for any weapon, you should be able to translate the open hand technique to make it make sense. So what you're doing is a chop punch with commas. And you're just realizing that the weapon now becomes the chop. And this low becomes the punch. You just, if I took my weapons out, it would be the same thing as turning around and going here, here. Okay, so just go for the kneeling. I just want to see you guys roll around. Here, punch. Better. Okay, from the beginning again. One more time, because that's all we have time for. And begin. Put your seatbelt on, take your seatbelt off. Chop punch. Okay. And both of you guys, time. Okie dokie. Come to attention. Bow courtesy. Hands on your back. Black Belt Creed. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of Black Belt. Modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and indomitable spirit. Loud proposition. Yeah, you guys need your chucks, please. Yes. That's just what he told me to do yesterday. So, and don't allow them to unmute themselves. Okay, so same thing. You guys are just going to do a quick run through, and we're going to pick up from where we left off. I need you to go through your 8 strikes: high, low, hip, shoulder, elbow, elbow. And do that really quick. So high, low, hip, shoulder. Then you can either reset and come back and do the same side, or when you reach up here, you can just bring it around. Doesn't really matter to me. And then it doesn't again matter which elbow you start with, just make sure you get both elbows. Okay, now your left side for you, if you're mirroring me, left side, switch over to your right side, both sides. Remember, the higher up on the nunchaku you hold, the easier it is to control. Okay, low and high, both. Okay, over the top and back 3 times. In front and back 3 times. Alright, and for the sake of, because of what we're doing with the transitions, I want you guys to do the same thing on the other side. So, high, low, hip, shoulder. And again, you can either roll it over hip, shoulder, or you can drop it back down. elbow, elbow. You're outside. And if you're on your fun side, this should either feel really awkward or you've been working on it and it won't be that bad. Inside. Both sides. Lows. Highs. Both. Rolling over the top 3 times. Yeah. And across the bridge 3 times. Okay. Now our transition's just switching sides. If you guys want to add the hip in there, you guys can as you switch. Hip. So you can either do 1 hip switch like this, or you can do the 2 hip switch. Hip, switch. Wow! Not behind your back, in front of your belly. And logistically, or if you think combatively when you think about not behind your back, if it was, hypothetically, this was a secret, you would hid your nunchucks back here, then that would make sense for why I would be reaching behind my back. But if I'm already engaged in combat and I go, hey, I just said, hey, here's all of my important organs, go ahead and just stab and punch and all that stuff. So I want to be making sure that I'm keeping what I need in front so that if, say, for example, I think I'm going to switch, but then a blade is thrust at me, I can parry it off. But if it's behind my back and the blade's thrust at me, I'm getting stabbed. So you want to keep your important stuff covered as you're doing these switches. Okay. Some of you guys, we started this, but it didn't look like everybody had an opportunity to really work on the infinity over the hand. Ooh, it's lit up. So what I need you guys to do is just do the first part of that. So you're going to go to the inside of your body, and you're going to roll, and then you're going to pause, and then you'll reset. Roll and pause, and then reset. Once you've done that 3 times, then you'll start from here, and you'll go to the outside of your body, roll back around, and then reset. Roll back around, and then reset. Once you've done that 3 times, then I want you to put them together, but broken. 1, 2. That's your first task. Ready and go. Okay, once you have it broken, that's your time to put them together. So, roll, roll. Roll, roll. And then the time in between both rolls is what you'll break the pace up with. Once you have that, that's when you need to try, just like a bow staff spin, you're going to try and keep that rotation up. So one after the other, one after the other, one after the other. Almost hit your foot. Make sure to include that at the last move. You want to drop it and almost hit your foot. And this will be my last part for this, because this will be the main thing you guys need to work on between now and next time I see you. Now what I need you guys to do is, if you have it, this will be your next part, is you want to do the same skill with your left hand, which is your fun side. After you have the fun side, then you can add in the mixes. So, meaning that I'm going here, and I'm alternating, I do my hip, hip, and maybe on this hip up, maybe I go here, I go hip, hip, and then I decide to go into this, and then I switch. So I'm adding the parts that I've done together with that. Or maybe when instead of going, I act like I'm going to do my shoulder strike, I go 1, 2, and then it turns into a fake 3, and just play around different ways you can insert the spin into some kind of flow transition. Maybe it's just one back, and then you go your elbows, and you almost hit your foot again. Make sure. The main thing is going to be your reps. Luckily, you guys still have your, well, if you're using the foam ones, you don't have to worry too much if they fall and hit your toes. If you're not using the foam ones, definitely just make sure that you're on high alert for the toes. Okay, go ahead and come attention. Bow courtesy. That'll be the main skill. I said bow courtesy, then I start talking. The one we'll be doing next is the stairway. But you need to get the other one before we can do the stairway. So you guys have a whatever you're having the rest of the day. Good of it.
Have a good weekend, guys. Question?
Just a quick question. Was there so the black belt class that happens on Fridays, is that like both schools together or just our school? And did that happen yesterday and that's why there's not very many black belts today?
It didn't happen yesterday. There's just not very many black belts on Saturdays.
Oh, okay. So the Friday class is not happening because it says there's a class from 7 to 9 on Fridays, but it says Master Club.
I think that might just be something that's weird on the schedule.
Okay. So take that out for the schedule.
Yeah.
There's nothing on Fridays.
If there is a black belt class, it'll be emailed just like normal. You guys will get an email. Hey, there's black belt class. This, whatever. As far as is it going to be the both schools together? Probably not.